What's going on, guys? Sand7 here, and well, we're going to be talking about another guild real quick, Stolen Fire. Now, Stolen Fire is run by Lundworth, and I met her at the CC Roundtable a few days ago and mentioned, yeah, I'll give this guild a shout out. I think this is something I'm going to do, maybe once a week, and that's profile a guild. And well, here's the first one, Stolen Fire. Now, all right, they do the boss daily, 7:30 Eastern time, and yeah, daily boss battle. They're beating it. They also jumped into the top 1,000. They've only been around since January 14th. And, Lunder's a really, really active guild member. So if you're an active player and you can attend 5 boss battles a day and you're looking for that extra HB, well, that's a really good choice right there, guys. So just go ahead and PM her. And you can contact her through line. I believe that's probably the best way to get in touch with her. So, hey, if you're looking for a guild, check it out. All right, well, the next thing I want to talk about is hero bases because, well, some people might have noticed you see Druid's heal of 8,089 right there. You'll see it again, and then you'll see it one more time. That is more than he normally heals from. That is from the hero bases. Level them up, guys. They are monstrously effective in Here Be Monsters. It's a +2 stat increase, +2% per level. You see right there, 6129. Show it 2 more times. That is what my Druid normally would heal for, but with those hero bases, he is buffed. All his attack stats are buffed. All stats +2%. All right, let's talk about dungeon progression real quick because I think most of us know about, Dungeon 4, Skull 2, and you can see right there, this is Dungeon 5, Skull 1, even though it is a little farther past the second skull. I made the same mistake when I first did it myself. I was calling it, I think I even called it in a video, D5S2. But anyways, here's the line, and if you have these 3 heroes, it's pretty simple. You're going to drop Druid. You're going to wait for their Druid to step over the barrier. Once he steps over the barrier, that's when you drop Spirit Mage and Thunder God. You want him to step over the barrier simply because if he doesn't, there's a good chance that your heroes Thunder God will target the wall. Spirit Mage might target the hero base. You wait for him to step over. You drop those 2. They take care of their Druid very quickly, and it saves you from having to use a restoration on your own Druid because he's taken all the aggro since he's tanking. From there, don't worry about anything. I mean, if your Druid's not in trouble, none of your guys are going to get in any trouble. Occasionally, maybe 1 in 20, 30 times, you might need a restoration if you open properly. And that's with all 6 stars. With 7 stars, no, I'm not going to. And, there's Under so excited. Yay, wee! All right, well, anyways, you can see right there that all you're doing is letting Spirit Mage and Thunder God proc all day long over there on those heroes. The less heroes you bring in, the better. Now, at the end of this, I'll bring Succubus in simply because I want her to get experience. Pumpkin Duke's capped. I can't get him experience. Bringing Pumpkin Duke in early is going to screw you because they're going to move through things too fast. They're not going to get as many procs off. There it is. Bring her in. We're going to grab this experience. And boom. That's the dungeon you should be doing after D4S2. Dungeon 4 Skull 2. Now, after this one, you need to make your trip all the way down over here. It's a pain in the ass getting here, but once you're here, it is the promised land. And this line is from Majan Dory, and I'm probably mispronouncing that, but he's one of my guildies, was one of my guildies at Katy Perry. But you can see how I take the 3 towers. I grab aggro, 1 with each hero. Druid in the middle, followed by Spirit Mage left, Thunder God right. And from there, I'm going to go down the middle. I accidentally forgot magic here, and I was like, oh, well, no big deal. I'll at least get 50%. And that's the thing about this dungeon. It's once you get Thunder God up to about 7 stars, you can kind of skip the pally in there. But even before then, when you're 6 stars, I was able to do it with Restoration and GA only. If you're using, Frenzy, God forbid, like I used to do in Dungeon 6, the first skull, or if you're using GA and Restoration every time, and you're doing, say, Dungeon 2 or Dungeon 5, Skull 2, go ahead and bump it up. Get over here as fast as you can so you can just use the same 2 spells and, finish it. Once you get used to it and get the line down better, when you get a little lucky like I do in this one, you can just skip magic altogether. And you'll notice that I bring in Pumpkin Duke and Succubus late. I'm bringing in Succubus, of course, because I want the XP. And Pumpkin Duke really does help here. And what he's going to help in is he's going to help Druid proc a little faster to get that heal in there a little bit faster. But, from there, you'll just see that once Pumpkin Duke goes off, we're going to go through this. And I bring them in on the right side so they all come in together and kind of Spirit Mage stays in the back so she never takes aggro because you will need magic if she starts taking aggro. All right, well, that's it for this one, guys. I just figured I'd show a quick couple tips on the hero bases and a little bit of the dungeon progression and the line that I've been using on D8 because this line has been absolutely money, and this is a video that Majan Dory had made forever ago. Unfortunately, I don't get any drops, so that's all right. Got the experience. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed. Sand7 out.